Hey guys, it's Michelle, and in this video I am taking you into a one-bedroom suite at the Sheraton Vistana Villages resort in Orlando, Florida. This amazing resort is perfectly located close to all the major theme parks, and it offers a ton of amenities and on-site things to do. So if you want to see an overview of this property, that will be in my next video, so be on the lookout. Now let's get started with the actual room that my family and I stayed in. We were in building 25, which is very convenient for those with kids because it's right next to a pirate ship pool and the playground area. And they also have a little marketplace in the building so you can get your snacks, odds and ends, and that morning coffee. We stayed on the 6th floor in room 25609, and here is a full tour of our unit. All right, so we are inside the one-bedroom suite. These have been renovated. You can still see some of the older kind of fixtures of it, but it's in very good condition and very clean. To your left, when you first walk in the door, you're gonna find a fully sized washer and dryer. They give you detergent, but we tend to go and get like our own Tide and stuff. But that's great for families if you need to wash anything. You'll see your kitchen. It's a full kitchen. You have your fridge, your microwave, stove, dishwasher. It's fully stocked in terms of utensils and plates and things like that. You have a toaster, a knife set. Inside here, you have your glassware and some baking dishes if you are gonna bake or grill or anything like that. You have some kind of mixing spoons and things like that. Right there is a blender if you want to do smoothies. Under here, there's a fire extinguisher as well as a trash can. There is a coffee machine. They set you up with a few packs of coffee and I don't know, tea, salt and pepper, sugar, those types of things, a coffee filter. They have utensils there for you. There's a frying pan down there. And your plates and bowls. All right, so then you also have a little sitting area here. Realistically, I think you could sit about 6 people because you have the 4 chairs and then the little built-in little nook there. There's also some little chairs here if you want to sit to the island. There's some plugs here, lots of plugs in this place. See some here in this little alcove. There's some over there by that table. So let's just walk over to the sitting area. This is a pull-out couch, so you can sleep additional people, and they provide you with extra bedding if you want to use it. There's a room phone here, lots of charge plugs and outlets there. You have a flat screen TV as well as looks like a DVD player. So you can get your entertainment fix there. Inside this closet, you're going to find everything you need in terms of cleaning. You have your vacuum. They do room service. They come every other day. So if you just want to do a little tidy up, if you have kids like me and they're making a mess, you have your broom, your vacuum, an ironing board, and a laundry basket. All right, so when you walk over here, you have your coffee table as well as 2 little footrest ottomans underneath. So you can use those as you wish. There's also an additional closet. Great for storage, putting in your luggage, things like that. You have a sitting chair, some lamps here. If you want to read a book, you can turn it and look at this view. So we're in building 25, which is ideal for us because we have the pool right downstairs. There's also, let me zoom in so you can see it. The whirlpool's right there. The playground is actually, I don't know if I can show you, but it's right next to the water slide, like right around that corner. So building 25 is great. It also has the marketplace where you can go and buy snacks and things like that. There's several pools throughout the property. So if you're not in building 25, if you're over in a different village, there's a pool in every village. All right, now right here is where you have your balcony. So let me just open it up. You can sit outside. It is fully screened, so the bugs won't come in, and you can kind of just sit out there and have a chit chat with your family. And then that door there leads to the 1 bedroom. So you can access the balcony from either side. All right, so now we're gonna go have a look at the bedroom. Once you come off the living area, it's going to be this door to your right, at least in this unit. Before we go in, I'm just going to show you right here. You have your thermostat, so you can control the unit yourself. Heat and air condition, it all works. All right, so let's go into the bedroom now. This bedroom's going to come with a king size bed. Very comfortable. You have 4 pillows here, 2 side tables. So your standard, kind of hotel room. You have your nightlight, some drawers here for packing. The same thing is going to be the case on the other side. Now let's look at storage in the bedroom. Behind the door here, you're going to have a little walk-in closet. We have all of our luggage, so don't mind the mess. But we can fit like several carry-ons in there. It comes with a bunch of hangers. You have your in-room safe, as well as some extra pillows, blankets, all that good stuff. Next to the bed, you have another nightstand, a reading light here, the night light, and you have a room phone. There's also a little ottoman right here to the side. I like to use this when I am trying to take my stuff out of my suitcase. It's good to use it there, or I'll sit on it to put my shoes on. There's some artwork here on the wall. And then you have a floor length mirror here, so you can check out your outfit. Another outlet right there if you need it. In this room, there are several outlets. You have one here, so if you're charging iPads or anything of that sort, you can put it on the ottoman here. There are also some outlets over here by the chair too, if you need to charge. My assumption is that there's some behind the table here, because how else would the light come on? So I guess if you really need a charger next to your bed, you could just pull out the lamp and charge your stuff. All right, so let's open this door and have a peek at the little vanity / bath area. So in here you have a full deep soaking tub. This is a fully functioning soaking tub. It has all the jets and like a jacuzzi tub, and it's super deep and great for soaking after a long day at the parks. You have your bath mat here, some artwork. Nothing I would say extraordinary, but still very nice and clean. And great for families, right? This is a hook here. I'm not quite sure what's behind it, but it's locked, so I'll never know. And then once you leave this kind of tub and vanity area, it's gonna lead you to the shower, sink, and tucked away bathroom. I always love when a hotel has the toilet just in its own little space. So there's a door separating here, so nobody has to see, smell, all that stuff. This part is your shower. So it's a very large standalone shower. It has body wash, conditioner, and shampoo. You could fit like 3 people in here. It's very big. And then you have another sink. As you see here, you have some hand wash, body lotion, tissues, your soap, some drawers here. They're not the largest drawers, but great for like putting toiletries in if you're gonna unpack, and then you have some extra tissues. They also equip you with your washcloth, hand towel, and a body towel as well. So since there's 4 of us, they've given them 4, and that worked out well. This right here is a bath mat. You have a hook behind the door. There you go. And that is the bathroom. Very spacious, very clean. I will mention that this brand is called Gilchrist and Soames, and it's actually like a really good unisex scent. It isn't too sweet, it isn't fresh either. It's kind of like a warm, almost like a smoky scent, but I like it. If you don't think you would like it, then be sure to bring your own. But it isn't like an overpowering thing. It's not like Abercrombie and Fitch. It's just unisex. That's the best way I could use to describe it. This door does have a lock on it, and so does this sliding door. It actually partitions. So if you don't want anyone, if you want 2 people to get ready at the same time, you can have someone in the tub using the sink in there, and then this is, private. For the toilet room here, there's also a lock on this partitioning door, so you can lock it from the inside. So you can have your privacy and no one bothers you. And then this door, once you leave, is gonna lead you right back out here to the kitchen area. All right, guys, I hope you found this tour helpful, especially if you're considering this resort. Be sure to subscribe for more travel related videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.